Welcome back to my African flower tutorials. In this video I will show you how to make your top and bottom edges straight. Just a reminder that I will be using UK crochet terms throughout the tutorial. First of all, make a slip knot and pop it on your hook. And we're going to join our yarn to the first stitch along the first side of the first hexagon. Now that stitch is this one here, so if you find where we made a corner and it's the first stitch along that side, there's 9 stitches in total along that side. Make a double crochet and 2 chains, and this will count as our first double treble crochet. We're now going to make another double treble crochet into the next stitch. Now I know that it's not a stitch that we use that much really, so I'll talk you through how to do it. So wrap your yarn around your hook twice, put your hook into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 more loops on your hook, and yarn over again and pull through the remaining loops, and you've made your double treble crochet. We're now going to make 1 treble into each of the next 2 stitches. So that's 1 and 2. Next we'll work 1/2 treble crochet into the next 2 stitches. Yarn over, put your hook in the stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook and another. And that's your second 1/2 treble done. Next work a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And we're now going to work a slip stitch into the next 2. So make 1 slip stitch into the next stitch, ignore the chain space and make the next slip stitch into the next stitch. So as you can see, you've worked different height stitches along that first edge, and that's filled in that little corner gap there. We're going to continue working our different height stitches along these 2 edges here to fill in this triangular shaped gap. So first of all, work a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. Next, work a 1/2 treble crochet into the next 2 stitches. Then work a treble crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. I'm just going to take my hook out and just show you what we're going to be doing next. So over the course of the next few stitches, we're going to work 5 double treble crochets. They're not going to be worked individually, they'll be worked together so that it kind of pulls this little section in to keep our edge straight. So I'll talk you through how to do them. Wrap your yarn around your hook twice, put your hook into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. Now stop here, don't complete the stitch, just leave those last 2 loops on your hook. Next we're going to work another double treble into the next stitch. So wrap your yarn around your hook twice, put your hook into the stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook and pull through 2 loops on the hook, and now you're left with 3 loops on your hook. So keep those there. We're going to work our next double treble into this gap here, which is almost on the join of our 2 hexagons. So wrap your yarn around twice, put your hook in, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and you've now got 4 loops on your hook. Another double treble into the next stitch, so wrap your yarn around twice, put your hook into the stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and you've now got 5 loops on your hook. Now we just need to do 1 more double treble, so wrap your yarn around twice, put your hook in, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and now you're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on your hook, and that is your 5 double trebles together. And as you can see, that kind of pulls those stitches in to create the straighter edge. We're now going to repeat what we did along this edge, but in reverse. So 1 treble into each of the next 2 stitches. 1 half treble into each of the next 2 stitches. 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and then a slip stitch in the next stitch, and another slip stitch, ignoring the chain space, into the next stitch. And there you can see you've filled in your triangular shaped gap. We're now going to repeat that process to fill the next triangular shaped gap. So 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, 1 half treble crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, 1 treble crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and then we're going to work our 5 double trebles together across these next 5 stitches. That's the second one. The third one goes into that gap at the join. And then I'm going to pull through all of the loops on my hook, and then 1 treble into each of the next 2 stitches, 1 half treble into each of the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and then a slip stitch, ignore the 1 chain space, and another slip stitch. If I can find it, there it is. There we go. And you've filled in your second little gap there. So we now need to repeat that process along that edge, filling in all the triangular shaped gaps. So just to remind you of the stitches, it's 2 double crochets, 2 half treble crochets, 2 treble crochets, 5 double treble crochets worked together, then 2 treble crochets, 2 half treble crochets, 2 double crochets, and a slip stitch, skipping the chain space, and another slip stitch. So I'm going to get that done along that edge now, and I'll meet you once we get towards the other side. I've now filled in all the gaps along that edge, and there's just this last little bit to do at the end here. So again, we're just repeating those different height stitches. So in the next stitch, work a double crochet and another double crochet in the next stitch, a half treble crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and a treble into the next 2 stitches, and we're going to work 2 double trebles, but we're going to work them together just so that it pulls the edge in nice and neatly. So wrap your yarn around twice, put your hook into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then stop there. Wrap your yarn twice around the hook, put your hook into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, and yarn over and pull through all 3. And that finishes off our edge nicely. Cut your yarn and fasten off. There we go. Once you've straightened your top edge, you then repeat the process for the bottom edge. You'll now have a nice straight edge blanket ready to add a border to. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and to see more videos please visit my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. To keep up to date with what I'm making, follow Little Dove Crochet on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, bye!